This is the Tansio Mirai TSMR-3, and I will be doing a review. I like this. I like it a lot. The first impression was good. After I was finished with the unboxing video, I changed the cable to a silver cable. This one, actually. And it opened up a lot. It sounded so much better, and actually even like we can have an endless discussion about cables, but cables matter to a certain degree. There are good cables and bad cables, and how good a good cable can be, that is, well, it's up to you to say. But I have compared the cables, not sound-wise, but because they look like shit, but it looks exactly the same as the one that comes with the Blonde BLO3. They look identical. Here, I'm actually gonna show you, just because I have both of them, and we can see. Okay, so I don't know how good you can see. We can try to do like this. Nope. Yeah, they both have this. Okay, this is the main difference. So this is the blonde cable. That looks like that, and this is the Tansio Mirai cable. It looks like that. That's how, basically, how you can tell them apart. Yeah, and the blonde has a microphone. But if you look at them, I think it's the same cable, you know. To be honest, I haven't tried neither of them, and I'm not so interested in doing it. For the blondes, I understand you pay what, $35 US, or, you know, you're not gonna get a good cable. These, on the other hand, they cost 220, something like that. And then you maybe expect a better cable. And the thing is, they sound good with the original cable. Like they actually sound really good. But with the good cable, they sound even better. They opened up a lot. In the whole register, they opened up. And I had this is a balanced cable that is on now, and then you open it up even more to the micro details in the background and stuff like this. The first thing I noticed, though, was they are exciting. Like I played everything from Celine Dion to Iron Maiden, and this is not music that I normally listen to, but they excite me. I wanted to hear everything. I think this was also because this is the first fully balanced piece of IM that I listened to. I listened to hybrids before, but this was the first all balanced armature. There are 3 of them, and they have two boreholes. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, there are 2 boreholes in there anyway. Beautiful piece, beautifully made, really good in every way. They are a bit wide, so yeah, you have to press. If you want some other, if you have like normal IMs, the tips won't fit, so you can't change between like any other quote-unquote normal IM. Anyway, the only problem I found out so far with these ones is with electric guitars. For some reason it gets easily distorted. I had it on one Iron Maiden track, I can't remember which one now, and it was another track that came on, some Jimi Hendrix kind of thing. I tried it again with some Apocalyptica. That's if you don't know that band, the Domination track. Not the same problem, but almost. It kind of distorts in some way. And otherwise, normal string instruments sounds relaxed in classical music, but Apocalyptica they have they play like cellos and stuff like that, but they play them like electric guitars. Vocals sounds fantastic on these ones. That's like wow. Female vocals, male vocals, anyone that sings anything, it sounds fucking amazing, like really amazing. Bass is tight and controlled, but lacks depth. Yeah. And then you have these tuning things here in the back. So you have like bass, mid-range, treble. And yeah, fuck, it's good. So they call it like 1, 2, and 3, or when they are all down it's 0, 0, 0. Now it's 0, because this is upside down. It's so this is the bass. 0 to 0 is the setting right now. I tried to have it on the 1, 0, 0, so it's only the bass that is uplifting, because it lacks a bass, but then it sounded strained. It sounded strained. It was working too hard, so it didn't sound good. When I put up the mid-range, so I had 1, 2, 0 setting, it sounded good again. Then it got back to being controlled. But I think that the best setting is still the original one. The one that it comes with, I was gonna say, the presetted setting, and that is 0 to 0. Also the 1 to 0 setting on acoustic music, it sounded a bit too dark on certain tracks. So, and with the dark DAC amp combo, it can get very dark. So that was not so good. Like I said, I think the best setting is to have the uplifted mid-range. That's the best control. Electronic music, bass heavy music will be good on the 120 setting, but acoustic music 020. So I made some notes here on some tracks. Daft Punk's Get Lucky. The clapping in the end of the song after 5 minutes, like there's some people clapping their hands. Wow, just fucking wow, that's all I can say. That clapping in the end, it sounds so realistic. Guitars on some tracks sounds super realistic. Alpha Blondie's version of Wish You Were Here with the balanced cable, it sounds like the guitar is next to you in the same room. It's amazing. And I found some sibilance on female vocals and a little bit of distortion. That was with balanced cable and 120 setting. Distortion disappeared less with 010 setting. I've made some notes here because I had them for like 2 weeks now, I think. So I made some notes when I hear things, so it's easier to remember. And I think it's too efficient for balanced cable due to the balanced armature drivers. They are so efficient. Like the single-ended cable from your cell phone is good enough. It has all the powers you need, for sure. From the amps on low gain, I have the Quest-Style CMA-400i on low gain, volume turned down, and put on the track. I can still hear the song, and because it's so sensitive, you know. And then I have that's what I have to say about that. Vocals. Man, they are good for vocals. Like, I don't know how you can make things sound this good for $220 vocal wise. I mean, the P1s have excellent vocals. Like, that's the only reason why you even listen to the P1s, because everything under 150 Hertz, they suck big balls in all the bad ways. I'm having a P1 review coming up. It's not gonna be a nice one. These ones are still engaging with low mid-range that is tight and exciting. Even the low end is good and tight, really tight. It's controlled as fuck. It's not the big massive dynamic driver way, but it's controlled. It's nice. It's detailed. You can hear everything in the register, and it comes delivered to you in like a, yeah. I like it. I haven't tried to lift up the treble switch because I am a little bit treble sensitive. And I already noticed some sibilance and distortion in the treble region. I don't know. This was both on 2 different amps and my phone on several different songs. So could be my ears, could be this set. I don't know, but it's, yeah. I don't know if you will notice it. I have this song. It's like a stress test, and it's Afro Cuban All Stars with Fiesta de la Rumba track. And it's not many pieces of gear that actually passes this song, in my opinion. It has a lot of information. It has I don't know. It's going on a lot of things, like a lot of instruments, a lot of people talking in near the microphone, far away from the microphone. They having like some sort of an argument. But this one, they passed the test. I could even hear what everyone is saying in the song, except for the people in the background. It was like LCD Odyssey LCD2 levels of details on this song, and it passed this song. Fucking A+. Soundstage is great. Not super wide, but enough to be excited. They are an exciting headphone. When I first put them in my ear, like I said before, it wanted me to. So I need to listen to this. I need to listen to that. How does this sound on this set and blah blah blah. And that's. I didn't want to take them out, and that's a bit hard for me to get that excited for a piece of to put on. What's her name? Whitney Houston. To put on Whitney Houston for me, just to hear how Whitney Houston sounds on this set, that's amazing. You know, that's a good sign. Like listening to Amber Rubarth, it's almost trippy with any headphone in the way that they are recording things. But with this set, it's you can really pinpoint where they are in the soundstage. That's like a P1 level of imaging. Like now now you can get the P1s pretty cheap because the T4 came out and they dropped all the prices on everything else. So it's a bit so it's So now they are like $150, I think, euros, monies, wherever you are in the world, and these are 220. But if you compare them to the original price, 179, I think, something like that. So it's like 40, maybe $50. It's different. This. I would definitely pay 50 euros, monies, dollars, more for these ones any day of the week. The P ones are good, but they are good in like one way and one way only. These were good for all kind of music. If you listen to mostly rock and rock related genres, I think you should keep on searching. That's the only thing in my conclusion that I found out on these ones. Rock and rock related genres, electric guitars, yeah, Iron Maiden, stuff like that. If you are into electronic dance music, hip hop, all bass heavy music, this can work for you. It depends on how much of a bass head you are. I'm quite a big bass head, but I like this because the bass is so controlled. It's not deep, it's not thunderous in any way, shape or form, but it's controlled, it's tight. It comes delivered to you like a... yeah, it sounds really good. I listen to a lot of trance music, and with the 1-2-0 setting, so uplifted bass, uplifted mid-range, it can be quite enjoyable. As long as the bass don't get mudded up by too much information. Again, 0-2-0, this never happened. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Maybe you're not as sensitive to these things as I am. And if you listen to mostly acoustic music, well, you are in luck. Like Ed Sheeran, Ben Howard, Tracy Chapman type of music, they will be like vocals. I'm telling you, vocals. That's what they do. That's what they do, and they do it with flying colors. All acoustic music sounds great on these ones. Pink Floyd, Bob Marley, Phil Collins. Fuck man, I don't listen to Phil Collins, but they made me listen to Phil Collins and Whitney Houston. I wanted to hear how they sound on this set. That's a good review. It sounds good from your phone as well. I've had them out and about. They are a little bit big, but once you get them settled, they disappear in your ears. So yeah. Like that's the P1. Okay. So yeah, they are big. But they disappear in your ear for sure. And yeah, it's hard to recommend them because I found some flaws, you know. Well, I can recommend them if you don't listen to rock music. If you're a person that likes so my camera died because it was too hot. Anyway, what I was saying is I can't really recommend them to everyone. because depends on what you listen to. If you listen to rock, if you listen to electric guitars, stuff like this, like rock and roll music, like if you listen to reggae, Bob Marley, think like this with the electric guitar, that's okay. It's this fast Jimi Hendrix, Iron Maiden kind of guitars. They're not so good for that. These are the P1s coming up. The P1s are quite small though, so this is the blonde BLO3. But you can see they are big. They are quite big, but you don't notice it. They disappear once you get them settled in. They fit really good, at least on my ears. I don't have a problem with the blonde BLO3 to fit neither. So I'm one of those guys. What more can I say? Vocals, man. They are fantastic at vocals. Really, really fantastic. Like, I don't even know where to begin. Describing it, I think I've tried to describe it here and now. And they are beautiful. They are really, really beautiful. Yeah, you can get them custom fitted. You can get them in different colors of the shell. You can get them in different colors of the fucking faceplate. You can go all crazy with these ones if you want to. Seems like a good company for being relatively new on the market. This is in the lower price point. This is, I think, the cheapest one they have available for the moment. So, you know, getting into Tansio Mirai will cost you $220, and then it just goes up from there. But it seems like a legit thing to go for, unless you listen to rock and roll. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say for this review. And oh yeah, the pouches. I like the pouches. Let me see. There we go. I think it's good. This is the pouch it comes with, and it's good. Like, it's quite large, and not as large as this. This fucker is huge. Like, that is a big carrying case, and I like it a lot. You see, this is what I have inside for the moment. Fucking fuck, my camera is keeps shutting down for it says the internal is too hot. I have to check what the fuck that is about. Anyway, the carrying cage case, cage, whatever you want to call it. It's good. I'm gonna take this off and do like this. Okay, so this is my hand. This is the case. So you see, you have a lot of storage, like a lot. And with the pouch, it's nice. You can have 1 or 2 cables, single-ended and balanced if you like. Put them there. You have the pouch. You put in. Well, the P1s I can't bring because they are. Well, I can bring them, but they are MMCX cable-wise. So I can bring the blondes. I can bring these ones. I can bring what I have here. Moondrop, Starfield. These are all 2-pin cables. Put them all in the pouch. Oh, fuck me. There we have the last one. See? You can put them all. So, you can put them all in the pouch. And then you put the pouch in the bag. And then you're ready to go. If you only have one, if you only have the one pair, you can have a small DAP in here. I mean, it's huge. Like, this is my phone. You see? So if you have a DAP that is smaller than the Samsung S10 Pro, you're good to go. Just put it in there and you're good to go. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope it was enjoyable. Stay tuned for more shit. And yeah, peace out.